And good evening, sports fans around this big, beautiful blue marble we call Earth in whatever city you may live in. Welcome to episode 220 of the VWU Sports Podcast. I am, of course, the owner and founder of the bar, Mr. Jacob B. You can call me Jake the Steak, JB. Doesn't matter what you call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. I am being joined, as always, by my co-host and barkeys, first and foremost, Mr. Brandon C.
Hey, don't ask me why I had headphones like that. I'm playing some shit.
He's in the gaming world just as much as I am. I am being joined also by the HNIC himself, Mr. C. Carter.
Jeremy spoken class
Really?
day.
Hey, don't disrespect Pearl Jam. Anyways, we're also being joined by our bouncer man himself, Mr. Zach George.
Salutations! I am quote unquote new headset goofing because my primary headset finally decided to fucking die.
Been there, done that.
Okay, who was the smart ass to press that one?
Yeah, new soundboard.
Matt, we love you, but you're an asshole.
I love you too.
So we're also being joined by one of our regulars from the West Coast, Mr. Matty Dangerously.
Everybody wants to have fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight. Everybody have fun tonight.
Wanna Wang Chung tonight.
Yep.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that was a nice song, Wing Chun.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Love it.
We got some good stuff to talk about on this, the 28th of April, the year of our Lord 2026. It is the final Tuesday of the month of April, the month of laughs, the month of spring, as we are now about to get into past the springtime, and about to get some May showers and hopefully spring flowers as well. So let's not waste any more time. Let's hit the road, shall we?
So fuck Rams.
Yes, the NFL draft has came and went across the steel city of Pittsburgh, PA. The 32 teams have drafted their respective futures for the upcoming seasons and beyond. And we have gotten the grades for the teams. So let's run down the important ones, to say the least.
Well, first and foremost, and I'm getting this from ESPN. ESPN posted their grades.
Yeah, and this is coming from the man with the weirdest hair I have ever seen in my life. That dude needs to shave that some bitch ridiculously. Mel Kiper.
Yeah, Mel Kiper Jr. Unveiled his grade. First and foremost, we'll go ahead and state the obvious. The Las Vegas Raiders received the grade of A.
Yes. The Raiders got what they needed. They went to what they needed throughout the draft, and they stuck to it.
Mm-hmm. And strolling on down a little bit, so because we know with the number one overall draft pick, the Raiders chose Fernando Mendoza. I think that we knew that was bound to happen. I mean, come on,
yeah, we
guys.
kind of figured. We kind of figured the number one pick was the obvious pick.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. I mean, come on now. We pretty much known for the longest since the season ended. We knew that Fernando Mendoza was going to go to Las Vegas. So
yeah, it was not a matter of if, but when.
Mm-hmm. Now then, strolling on down a little bit, Baltimore received a B plus.
Yes.
You know what? That's a win. I'll take that.
It was yes. They didn't get all their needs, but they got a big chunk of their needs.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
one they need exactly.
So what are we missing as of right now?
Let's see. The Raiders, but they need. I'm not the Raiders. The Ravens. When they entered the draft, they needed a guard, a center, a tight end, a wide receiver, an edge rusher, a cornerback, and a defensive tackle.
So they basically got all they wanted, all they needed, but they didn't get the players they wanted. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So and they were more than happy in picking up. God, I can't pronounce his name. Olivier.
Oh,
Say Vega Alone.
Yeah, thank you. I just go by Lone
from Penn State. That was their first pick from Penn State.
It was the best one they need for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah,
And
because
also-
they're trying to build up that offensive line. That offensive line let them down hard.
Yeah,
And
last
also,
season.
more importantly, Zion Young. That's the one they need after that Max Crosby backed off trade. So that was a recovery.
Yeah. Cody's Ponies received a grade of B plus.
Yeah, the Ponies played smart as well. Got what they needed throughout their draft.
By the way, did Hagen actually pay his bet, or did he try and weasel out?
He did. He did.
He actually paid up.
He did.
And he was actually being a good boy throughout the show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can go behind the bar and clear the tab. Got it.
Now, Brandon's G-Man received a grade of B plus.
Yes, Brandon's G-Men actually played smart. They actually listened to what their needs actually got through the concrete.
That plus the fact that John Harbaugh is their head coach,
which is a shocker in of itself.
It doesn't help that he has some poor excuse for assistants. Matt Nagy, Greg Roman.
Oh God, Greg Roman, good luck.
Yeah, so that's all there is to it. Let me just scroll down a little bit further. The Arizona Cardinals shocked everyone when they picked Jeremiah Love in the first round.
Yeah, the Arizona Cardinals decided to be one of the big lose. They decided to shock the world with the second overall pick and decided to go with a running back.
Third overall pick.
First.
Yeah, third overall pick.
Oh yeah, third overall pick.
Yeah, because Jets was second.
But outside of that, way out of left field pick, they actually got their heads out of their ass and actually went back to what they needed.
Mm-hmm. Now then, and let's see, Mel Kiper continues on his grades a little bit. I'm just
to go with the teams that are for us that are in the podcast. Get back here.
Matt's Chargers received a grade of B.
Yeah,
that's good.
Matt's Bolts stayed in B, which is respectable because they got what they needed. For the draft.
Gerrick's Patriots received a grade of B.
Yep. Carter's Bucks got a B minus.
The Saints got B too.
Respectable. I'm okay with that, honestly.
Yep. Now, as for the Buccaneers with the B minus, I'll take it because basically with this draft, all the Buccaneers did in this draft was pretty much fill up the holes in which they needed to fill up. We knew that they had to fix the defense because you can't go 2-7 again like you did last year. No. So on defense, they were still working on the defense. They also picked up a wide receiver too. It's gonna be kind of hard replacing Mike Evans, but they're gonna start.
Hey, big shoes. But if only they could change head coaches.
Yeah, that is true. The beggars can't be choosers, unfortunately. Very, very unfortunately.
So, yeah.
One pick which caught pretty much almost everybody off guard. The LA Rams.
Yeah, the Rams. Oh God, the ultimate head scratcher.
Yeah, in the first round, and if I get his name wrong, correct me. The first round they picked Ty Simpson.
You got it. You hit it on the head.
Yes,
unlike the LA Rams.
Yeah, Ty Simpson.
What's the crazy thing?
Go ahead.
I saw on Instagram that the Rams and Ty Simpson had secret meetings.
I tell you one person who wasn't too thrilled about that pick.
Matthew Stafford.
No, Sean McVay.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
his face.
Sean McVay reacted to that.
Oh yeah, they got a camera of his face.
I'm kind of glad that you asked.
Ty Simpson, this is the Rams GM. We can't wait to see you soon, buddy.
Did you just say Ty Simpson?
Thank you, sir. Can I talk to Coach?
Yes, you can. Here, Coach wants to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to him.
Take the phone. Hey, Ty.
Coach, thank you. This is the greatest day of my life.
Well, at least someone's having a good day.
Shut the
up. I mean, are you sure you even want to play for us, dude? We suck,
Yes, sir, and I'm going to compete, and I'm going to win that starting job.
I mean, we got the reigning MVP. No, you're not. You know.
Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow, Coach. I can't wait to get there.
Maybe you can wait. You know, and maybe like I know this is crazy, but like, what if you just didn't come?
Damn it, finish the call.
All right, see ya. I hate this stupid pick. How stupid you have to be to draft this mother? Coach, I can still hear you. I mean, we got the MVP and you draft this shrimp mother. What? I don't have a shrimp. I mean, he's got simp in his name. He's probably a not a.
Holy shit, you're still on the phone with him.
Hey, Ty, you there?
Yeah, still here, Coach.
That crying you're doing, is that more happy tears or is that sad tears?
A little bit of both, to be honest.
Damn.
Oh, for
Okay,
God's
did
sake.
anybody get a clicker on how many beeps did Biggie actually do? Because
No.
I lost count at about 8.
Same. I lost count
Yeah.
before I hit double digits. Damn.
Yeah, I just about that point. Geez. Yeah, he didn't take the news very well.
No, he didn't. He was pissed. Shit.
Yeah, yes. Let's check out and see how the quarterbacks that were drafted. Let's see actually how they meet up in their first meeting.
Yeah,
We're all here. Yeah, I just wanted to get all the quarterbacks who were drafted together to see how we're feeling for this year. Fucking what the actual fucking shit is this bitch-ass league's fucking problem? I see Diego's handling this. Well, I was the fucking runner-up to the fucking Heisman. What the fuck happened?
Have you ever considered that your attitude may have been a major turnoff to teams? Or that your measurables are, let's just say, not NFL friendly?
The fuck you guys. It's insane how Diego makes Carson's attitude look like Mendoza's.
What? Sorry, I was sending a snap. Expectations were low, but now I'm living on cloud 9.
Oh, that's coincidentally the number of years you're gonna have to wait to play.
I'm sitting behind an MVP quarterback who I get to learn from alongside one of the smartest minds in the NFL. And when I do play, I have insane weapons on my offense.
You guys can't hurt me.
Yeah, getting hurt is Carson's job. Huh? Have you seen the Cardinals' offensive line?
Kid, you think I'm getting hunted down? What do you think's gonna happen to you on the Jets? Yeah, no, I hate to say it, kid, but you're gonna be hunted down faster than a pair of khakis at a Kohl's.
Relax, kid. They won't be able to get to you. Thank you. I mean, you can't get sacked on the bench. Oh, is that what the Steelers told you to expect this season?
Yeah, wait, Drew, what do you expect from this season?
All I've got to do is beat out Will Howard and the job is mine. And I don't care what his weirdly cult-like fan base says.
My ceiling is higher.
What about Aaron Rodgers?
That name means nothing to me until he's actually in a Steelers building.
Holy jeez.
Ooh, good burn. Very good burn.
Let me also just bring this up, fellas, about Diego.
Weird. Speaking of Diego, somehow, some way. And by the way, this is speculation. We don't know if this is actual confirmed because we don't know for sure. Even for us.
This might be fuckery. Hey, Hagen.
Yeah, this might be fuckery because we don't know for sure. But apparently, Baltimore somehow, some way, even though they just met him once, decided to sign his ass.
Yep. He's not the only one that they signed. They also signed Joe Fignano.
Joe Fagnano.
Yeah, before they entered minicamp.
Minicamp. That last name is something else.
Weird deal. What?
Yeah, let's just leave that alone.
At least Tyler Huntley is going to take over. Still back up from.
Something tells me if Jamal gets in here, he is going to go ape.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, there are no guarantees that the Ravens are going to keep them bold. So there are no guarantees.
Like we said, this is speculation.
Mm-hmm. But they are going to let them get the first chance at securing the Ravens' number 3 quarterback spot.
Yes, we already know.
He might use him as a trade bait. Who knows?
We already know the starter and the backup. Let's see who's going to be the backup to the backup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Backup to the backup.
Also, let me just bring this up because Diego, like we said, when he came up,
Pavia.
Yeah, Pavia. Thank you. And when he came up short in the Heisman, he simply said, "F all the voters."
He was salty.
Yeah, along with a thumbs down emoji on social media. Dude has character issues. He makes Johnny
He is starting to make Johnny Manziel and Cam Newton look like saints.
Yeah, well,
Ooh,
And I said starting.
yeah, I was about to say, be careful where you throw stones.
That's why I said starting. I'm not saying anything further until he actually starts cleaning up his act.
Yeah, I just want to bring this up also about Diego. Look, dude, you're about to get ready to go into the NFL. You have two choices to make. If you make this roster, you have two choices: be humbled or get humbled. You choose.
Yeah, your choice, brother. You have a chance. You have a chance. You got the opportunity of a lifetime, and like Carter says, you got choices. You got two choices: either be humble or you get humbled. Okay.
Yeah. You choose. Your choice.
Yeah, your choice alone, my friend. Because if you go for the second option, the NFL will clap your ass.
Now then, let's go. Let's pay another visit back to Mega Casuals for this.
What just happened? I'm Jordan Love. I'm Ashton Genty. I'm gonna watch Cam Ward die. You think that happens before or after my career dies? After. No, Jeremiah, your career isn't gonna die. Based on the roster the Cardinals are building, your career might be about as long as Mekhi Lemon's on the Steelers. If you can't be good, be exciting. Yet the Cardinals will still be neither. Cardinals really saw the 2025 Raiders and said, yeah, no, I'll take that, sign me up. At least I'll touch the field. Okay, have fun on the bench, Jordan Love 2.0. So you're telling me that I get to sit and learn behind one of the best quarterbacks in the game right now, and then I get the starting position after he retires, and I get to be coached by one of the best offensive minds in the game? Yeah, I don't think that was the insult he thought it was. Yeah, no, you're right. Look, the Cardinals have my brain all scrambled. Better get used to it, considering the team that they've built around you. Yeah, well, at least I'll know what it's like to have balls in my hands. What? Huh? Wait, no. Phrasing. Footballs. Cut out. You're never going to catch a ball is what I'm saying. Oh, believe me, I know. It's literally going to be the Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase meme all over again. Could be worse. How? You could be Jeremiah? Actually, no. You could be Casey Concepcion or Omar Cooper Jr. Oh, yeah. How are they feeling? God damn it.
First off, pause. Second off, burn.
Ah, jeez. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me just make sure I scroll through here. The New England Patriots are back to focusing on football, especially after a whirlwind they had with their head coach. Yeah, so now they're just focused on football.
I only vaguely know what that is, but
Yeah, the less you know, the better.
Yep. We got some words coming in from the team. It says that veteran tight end Hunter Henry and linebacker Robert Spillane, both captains, said they will focus more on the early stages of coming together as a team. Of the head coach's message, because I'm not even going to try to pronounce this last name because I keep on butchering it. He said, I thought he did a great job. It's been the same, bringing a lot of energy into the room. Obviously, he addressed it, and that's kind of all I'm going to say. That's all I'll say about that. Now, like we said, pretty much everyone knows about the situation between Mike
Vrabel and the
reporter. And the former worker of The Athletic. Was it Athletic or the...
No, it's the New York Times, if I remember correctly.
No, I'm talking about the person who they say he had the affair with used to work at the...
I know what you're talking about. She worked for The Athletic or is the New York Times?
Yeah, I know she used to. Remember, she quit.
It's a clusterfuck to say the least.
Yeah, so like we said, Patriots said we're going to focus on football. Good. Also, get ready to see now that the Eagles have drafted a wide receiver in the first round. Was it Mike Leonard?
There's something funny with this because
we know what's about. They got the replacement for AJ Brown.
Yeah, I was about to say, was it Mike Leonard that they drafted?
Here's the setup for it.
Go ahead.
Take a guess who influenced Philly to take Mekhi Lemon away from Pittsburgh.
That's a good question, actually. Who did it give him the influence to go for it?
Dallas.
Am I not surprised?
Also, let me just bring this up. Corey does have a point. The ponies did have did do well in the draft. They did all right.
They got most of their needs. They didn't get the big players they wanted, but honestly, it works.
Yeah, so I mean,
you don't need a quarterback. You still have Daniel Jones, Cody.
Hey,
well,
one of the things you needed to work on was the offensive line, the linemen.
Yeah, you need to fix that.
Now then, we're gonna go ahead and give a switch topics unless there's anything else that needs to come to our attention.
I think we're good. So unless we see some crazy shit coming up soon, we're good. So let's switch topics. Let's hit out the grass and hit the ice.
Oh.
Then let's go get you.
They can do everything better.
Heavyweight battle. Can't afford to go loose.
Russia win. Russia's better. Go.
Can you do that?
Freak! I'm on the fucking bench, eh? Hit him close with a punt. It's a double Dion. Now, oh, you fucking A.
Crazy shit. How many overtimes he had lately?
Hey, the meme lives for a reason because the NHL playoffs always delivers on overtimes, and the first round has proven that there is no such thing as a guaranteed lead in the quarterfinals.
Babe, it's time for more playoff overtime, honey.
Yes dear.
I tell you what.
To play that. Oh well.
Speaking of that,
you beat me to it.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, gentlemen. We do have first and foremost, we do have some Ubers to hand out.
Yes,
we have two.
Not one but two Ubers because we have two advances, and they're one of each. Believe it or not, and believe it or not, we actually start off in the Eastern Conference, and they go to the capital. And I ain't talking about the U.S. either. So we go to Ottawa, the first team to go, and they got swept out the room. Ouch!
What the hell did you expect?
The team that Jose Hayes beat Ottawa, and they moved on.
Big fucking rip.
Yeah, Ottawa. Congrats on making it back to the playoffs, but unfortunately, you got hit with a Category 4 hurricane. Yikes!
Yep. Let me go ahead. There we go.
No, timing is perfect. Our in time for the Stanley Cup playoffs.
All right, then.
Yes! Ow, motherfucker!
Sorry, I was excited for hockey.
Yes.
Ottawa.
Damn it, Matt.
Just zip it, Evan. Ottawa, here's your Uber.
Hey, Ottawa. Your Uber outside? Well, grand opening, grand closing, I guess. In October, some will say they made the playoffs, to which we'll reply, did they really, though? Hey, but they're still the best team in Ontario, though.
Hey, at least you're part of Toronto Maple Leafs.
That's true. That is true. Man. Also, I love the Chris Rock reference. Grand opening, grand closing.
Yep. Song 2 by Blur. Love it.
Love that song, too. Anyways, now for the other team that got the boot, and this time we go out west to L.A.
My arch nemesis, L.A. Kings.
Yep, the L.A. Kings. Yep, go ahead.
It's a bad time to be a Kings fan. Honestly, this is probably like the last time you're gonna have Andre Kopitar on your team.
He's retired. That's it.
This was his last time. He's saying goodbye.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
so my question is,
they picked a bad time to go to Bear Mountain because they did not see the warnings because unfortunately the snow was too packed up and they saw an avalanche.
Sheesh. Here, LA, just go.
Hey, LA. Your Uber outside? See, I told you it should have been Nashville. A legend has left the game, y'all. Too bad no one will remember the Kings made the playoffs. Well, at least it wasn't Edmonton this year.
Hey, fuck Nashville.
Also, let me also just bring this up, Jeremy, because once they can go ahead and take their Ubers down to Mayberry.
Hey, let's go fishing. Okay.
Hey, love
what
that
the
show.
hell's wrong with you?
You've never seen that show? It's a classic. So anyway,
what the hold on a second, I'm gonna try to remember it.
The
Andy Griffin show.
The Andy Griffin show.
Yeah, that's right.
It's on me. It's on.
Anyway,
It's on MeTV.
Yeah.
Shout out. Anyways.
Yep, MeTV. Yep.
Anyways, with the Ubers out of the way, we got some awesome games coming up tonight, believe it or not.
Let's see. First and foremost, Connor McDavid is a game time decision. They still don't know whether or not he's playing tonight.
That's going to be a big oof for them. But that's not how we're kicking off tonight's festivities, believe it or not. We're kicking off.
That's a big oof for a buddy of mine.
Yeah, it is. We start off in Buffalo at the KeyBank Center. Sabres, hey, you got a chance to put Boston out of their misery tonight.
Yep.
Do or die, Sabres.
It's going to kick off the TNT festivity. The TNT.
Hold on, Jacob. Do or die time for the Bruins.
It's Bruins situation.
Yeah, it's going to kick off the TNT True TV HBO Max triple header tonight.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be a bad motion. Boston better find somebody to get back in this matchup. Yeah, because while their basketball counterparts are up 3-1, they're the opposite.
It is a case of the tale of two teams. The Celtics are kicking ass while the Bruins are begging for a miracle.
Yeah, they're looking for a miracle.
Thing to look at because
go ahead, Brandon.
I was gonna say that Boston's not the only team that's in a do or die situation.
We'll get to them in a minute. Also, let me also just bring this up. Buffalo, you have seen teams that have 3-1 series lead choke it away. Don't be the next team.
Don't keep the skate on the throat and keep pushing.
Oh, really, Jacob? Really? That's where we had to go?
Hey, okay. First off, my apologies for that. I know it was a little bit gruesome, but the point is there. Anyways.
Yeah, the thing is, keep your foot on the effing throat.
Yes.
We keep saying that, and
I know
these teams don't do it.
Yeah,
unfortunately, it falls on deaf ears and concrete skulls.
Yeah, go to the next game, Jacob.
Anyways, also coming up 30 minutes later, we got ourselves a best 2 out of 3 falls situation in Big D at the AA Center as the Stars and the Wild will do battle on ESPN2.
To the Finkel family, we are so sorry.
Hey, we pay our respects. We always do.
Exactly. Respect.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting game because give the Wild credit, they're putting up a fight.
The Stars
drop the gloves and knuckle up. This rivalry is getting deep.
Yeah. Now then, it's a do or die situation for the Oilers at the Rogers place. Win or stay home. We got the Ducks and the Oilers.
Force game 6, or just stay home.
Now I don't know if you guys caught last game, but I said this.
Go ahead, Brandon.
What happened at OT on the previous game 4?
Hit it.
Oh yeah.
What you guys saw where that puck was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was a clear goal. That was a clear goal.
It was a clear goal. The controversy is the fans saying no goal. Unfortunately, this is not 1999. This is not Brett Hull. The foot was not in the crease. There was clear indication that puck crossed the line.
Yeah, the puck was the puck was behind the goalie's skate.
It was behind the red line. It was behind the skate. Unfortunately, it went through. Game over. Done. You stop crying.
Yeah, and now the Oilers are in the 3-1 hole.
They're behind the 8 ball, basically.
And to make the situation worse, Connor McDavid might not play tonight.
And that's not good for the Oilers because if Connie Mack is not dressed up by tonight, they might be fucked.
Yeah, so should be. Yeah, so if I'm Edmonton, you gotta find some way to win this game to extend this series further. Otherwise,
to bring it back to Anaheim.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna give the Ducks a series. When's the last time Anaheim won a playoff series?
2016, I guess, or 17.
10 years, 10 seasons,
almost 10 years. So
there are school kids on this earth who were just born the last time the Duckies won a playoff series.
And also in the wrap up spot, it is basically a rivalry that is just being born, believe it or not, as the Knights and the Mammoths will do battle at the Fortress.
Man, that game was wild.
I thought that game was last night.
17.
Oh wait, that's tomorrow night. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, that's it.
Actually, the Ducks won.
Yeah, the
Ducks won the playoff series since 2017.
Okay,
thank you, Brandon.
Okay, that's tomorrow night. Yeah, that's tomorrow night's festivities. My apologies.
Last night, Golden Knights and the Mammoth went to everybody's favorite place to be, overtime, and won 5-4. They had 3-goal lead and nearly almost choked it away.
Can we just agree that the Golden Knights and the Mammoth are setting the foundation for a beautiful rivalry in the NHL?
Yes.
That's nothing compared to what's coming up at this year's Winter Classic. We're going off to Utah. The Avalanche and the Mammoth on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
In Real Salt
You know
Lake.
what? I got the perfect name for that rivalry. The Mile High Melee.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very interesting. And by the way, the stadium they're using is the Utes football team stadium.
No, it's Real Salt Lake, the soccer stadium.
Rice Eccles Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No. Real Salt Lake plays at a specific soccer-specific stadium. They don't play at Rice Eccles.
Yeah, no, they got their own spot. But honestly, it's a perfect spot too. The backdrop is beautiful. You got the Rockies in the backdrop. It is beautiful. Okay.
Let me put it this way, Cody. Right now, with them in Utah putting up a fight here, anything is possible.
Exactly.
Yeah. Amen to that.
And it's hockey for you.
Yeah, hockey is going to be a fun. This is the reason why the Stanley Cup playoffs is the hardest. The Stanley Cup is the hardest trophy to earn.
No, I've always heard this saying. When it comes to the Stanley Cup playoffs, 1 win keeps you in. 16 wins it all.
1 keeps you in. 16 make 16 hoists it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So right now, the way how these teams been battling so far, they want Lord Stanley. They want Lord Stanley. You can hear them loud and clear. You can hear them. Yeah, we want the cup.
They're earning it. They're knuckling down.
Quack.
Now I know Matt is still hoping that the Ducks close out this series. Because last thing you don't want
what happens tonight when we get back to it on TNT.
Yeah, hold on. Let's put it this way, because I'm pretty sure the last thing Matt wants to see is Edmonton come back from a 3-1 deficit to win.
Because it's 3-1.
And because we've seen it happen before.
We have seen it happen before, but will it happen again? Will Edmond force the 2 most famous words in all of sports, and that's Game 7?
Well, we'll find that out. If that
Judgment Day.
First thing they got to do. The first thing is get tonight's game out of the way, and we'll have to see whether or not the series continues.
They need to force Game 6.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next topic.
Let's head back outside and let's head on to Will's big segment. Let's head out to the Diamond. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to wrap up the month of April in Major League Baseball, and we got ourselves an interesting time in the Major League world, because we're coming up on a very interesting series, to say the least, in the MLB world.
Before we do, Jacob, we got not 1 but 2 firings.
We got two managers that got axed.
First and foremost, the Boston Red Sox had to fire their manager recently. The way how they performed this season was disappointing, to say the least. Let me get this story up.
You get that? I got the other one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because what had happened was that Alex Cora, Cora.
Yes. You know
had
what?
to get fired.
My second story actually ties to him as well.
Yeah. Because this had to happen. Yeah, this had to happen because the Red Sox were disappointing. Had a disappointing start of the season, to say the least.
You cannot have a stumble out of the gates in the AL East.
Now, here's the funny part about it, because
not when you got the Yankees, the Rays, the Blue Jays, and the Orioles, and to an extent, the Orioles decided to come out of the gate swinging.
Yeah, I was about to say, here's the funny part about it, because the firing happened right after the Red Sox beat the Orioles to Kingdom Come 17-1.
What the hell is that for?
That was the day. That was the game after the Orioles whipped the Red Sox.
Yeah, let's just put it this way: the first two games were
pretty much what Baltimore did. Yep.
It was so bad in Game 2 that they actually had to make an announcement like, "We're sorry, but due to the fact that Baltimore was just making the bats sing more than at the Baltimore Opera, we ran out of fireworks."
Yep. So, and here's the thing, because this has been a complete disaster for the Red Sox this season. So far, has been a disaster. It brings you back to that point when there's a restaurant that say, if the team wins the home game, you get a free meal. Well,
hurry it up, will ya? We're hungry over here. Look at us. My kids haven't eaten yellow guy. That's not how you're supposed to flip it.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, get used to it.
So to continue on with Mr. Cora, and I agree with Cody Hagan, Nickelodeon, for the love of God, please don't sue us. One day after Alex Cora got the boot from Boston, the Philadelphia Phillies decided, "Hey, can we have that, please?" Because they fired their manager Rob Thompson, and they wanted Alex Cora as their manager. Rob he was like, "No."
Yeah, I'd rather say, they tried to fire him yesterday and bring in Alex Cora, but he said no, thank you. Dombrowski had to name Don Madley as the interim manager for the rest of the season.
So safe to say both big time teams in their respective divisions are having rough days at the office.
Yeah, something had to give here, because the Phillies are 9-19. They are tied with the Mets for dead last in the NL East. Just something had to give here, because it was disappointing. It's been a disappointing start of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we often heard say it's early. Let me tell you something. When you're at 9-19, it's about time for you to push the panic button now.
Yeah, same with the Mets. On this one. Y'all need to start hitting that panic button like crazy. Okay.
And now the Mets, a couple of days ago, they had a doubleheader against the Colorado Rockies and lost them both.
This is mine. You cannot tell me that this team has a fuck ton of problems after that sweep against the fucking Dodgers. You cannot tell me that! After the way they just keeled over and died against Miami last season to miss the playoffs, and then they're acting like this. Now imagine how they'll act during the dog days of summer if they continue this way. And you mean to tell me that this team is good?
The Rockies?
You. No, the Mets.
No.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Seriously, fuck you. I will continue to say this team sucks till the day I fucking die, or they actually blow the place up.
Hope it doesn't rock you like a hurricane.
Waste of money.
Yeesh.
If it was a waste of money, they should have kept Piazza. We should have kept him, and now he went to Baltimore. That's your fault, not mine.
Well, hold on. I'm just reading this up.
Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna go back to.
Only a dumbass would
let it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, let me just bring this up. Hold on. Let me just bring this up because the Mets problem is easy and simple. Bullpen.
Basically.
Yeah, their bullpen because especially it doesn't have that let Edwin Diaz go out to the Dodgers. So and
they have no relievers.
Someone to replace him. So yeah, I mean, because like we said, during the draft, Mets have a 7-3 lead over the Twins. Almost choked it away. So their Achilles heel is the bullpen. They got fixed.
Yeah, that is their main. They got their batting is good. The pitching is awful.
Yeah, so they just got to find somebody to fix it. Going out to the games tonight.
All right, boys, I'm back. I got some water with me.
Before we continue, I want to get up on this because this involves my pitching man from the Allegheny. We almost had a historic moment happen in Milwaukee, believe it or not. Paul Skeens, believe it or not, almost had a perfect game, but unfortunately, it got demolished.
Typical Pirates.
Now, to answer Will's question about Milwaukee, Milwaukee is 14-13. Everybody in the NL Central is over 500.
Basically.
NL Central is looking good, real good.
Yeah, like Milwaukee is 14-13. That's in dead last in NL Central, but like I said, everybody in the Central is over 500.
Yeah, so
Cubs is head and shoulders ahead of everybody.
Definitely. They're on a 10-game winning streak, mind you.
Not bad for the Cubbies.
Yeah,
well, they're on a here's the thing. They went 7 they won 7 of the last 10, but they're only a game and a half behind Cincinnati in the NL Central so far. That's insane.
Yeah, so I mean, Cincinnati and Chicago battling for the top spot, while Milwaukee's trying to find somebody to get their season back up and going because this slow start has been a disaster.
Shout out to new Cubs star pitcher Autumn Baker. If you know, you know.
We got a lot of games in play.
Yeah, let's run down tonight's festivities. We got some games already in progress as we speak. As believe it or not, me and Zachy are doing battle right now. In fact, top of the first, I think we're at Dyken Park.
You're at the.
You're at Camden Yards.
Camden Yards.
Right, top of the first over at Camden Yards. 2 outs. Altuve got struck out swing, but they got a man on first and second.
You guys just starting, so
yeah. So we just started,
I have a quick question for you, Jacob. Astros are 11-18. What's their problem?
I'm gonna say is we got some inconsistencies. That's all. I feel like that's what we need to work on because we got the hitting and we got the pitching, but it's the inconsistencies that's been killing us. Okay.
Also, don't you rely too much on a few other key? Don't you rely too much on the key players?
We need to work on the consistency. We cannot just lean heavily on the big players. Okay. Everybody needs to share their moments. Okay. Because I've always said this, and this thing is more rock solid than the Hoover Dam. Consistency wins championships. Okay. All right. And I would say, and that thing is more solid, more rock solid than the Hoover Dam, and that's the reason for it.
Funny thing is, they're gonna have their baseball team in Vegas.
Now then, over at Flo's house, this game is heading to the top of the third. The Rays and the Guardians are tied. Are scoreless.
Scoreless.
Yeah, I like that actually. Over at the Showboat, otherwise known as Great American Ballpark, they just got started between the Rockies and the Reds.
I tell you what, hold on, I want to bring this up. Colorado is surprising a whole lot of folks right now. Yeah, they're 13-16, but man, I mean, that's showing some sign of respect. They're showing some sign of
they're going to be a terrible team again this season.
Until the summer, they're going to collapse.
Yeah.
Aren't the Mets doing that right now?
No.
What, y'all said showboat?
Okay, hold on. To answer Zach's question, the reason why we call it the showboat, if you actually look at Great American Ballpark, you can actually see elements of an actual.
I know.
Steamboat.
I've been there before. It's pretty nice.
I know that. I was just starting Old Man River as a reference to the play Showboat. Nobody caught my reference.
Fair enough.
Nice reference.
I know where Jacob's coming from because if you see, there's a part of a Great American Ballpark, you can actually see elements of a steamboat.
Yeah,
I saw it because I've been there before.
The exhaust pipes, the
wheel.
The wheel and stuff. It looks like a steamboat parked up there. And it's
I'm just gonna say this. Big wheel keep on turning.
Hey,
Proud Mary keep on rolling.
All right.
Ohio and Kentucky is killing me.
Over at the Citizens Bank Park. Okay, Don Manley. Good luck. This is your first game. You're gonna need it. We're scoreless between the Giants and the Phillies as this game gets underway.
That bell is taking down.
You want to talk about a team with issues? The hell's going on with the Phillies?
Well, they've already fired their manager. They already fired their manager.
Bell's not going dong. It is those hammers are down for repairs.
Why no go dong?
Yeah, no dong.
Bell's going silent.
Yeah. Over at PNC Park, top of the first, one out as the Cardinals and the Pirates are hooking it up. And now we get to the games that are coming up tonight.
First and foremost, make sure you get the timing straight. Over at the Rogers Center, we got the Red Sox and the Blue Jays. I'll tell you what. Hold on, Jake. I want to say something here. These two teams have had a disappointing start of the season so far.
You're telling me
definitely both of them are basically half a game between each other for dead last in the AL East.
I think Jose's trying to say something.
Go ahead.
You're telling me. Let's break this down real quick, right? The Red Sox. I don't want to say they haven't been good, but I mean they made it to the playoffs last season, so I guess that's like a plus. But you lost to the Yankees, so
yeah, but
there's some progress, but not really.
Keep this in mind. They just fired their manager Alex Cora. So
right now the Blue Jays, they lost Bo Bichette, and Bo Bichette's now signed to the Mets. Now that's gonna make a not like that. It doesn't matter. It's not like he's gonna make a fucking difference to them, anyways.
Yeah.
I was wondering how will the Blue Jay. I was say Blue Jets. Jesus. Blue Jays.
Christ.
Excuse me. How will the Blue Jays do without Bo Bichette? And I can tell you, the combo of Vladdy G and Bo Bichette is really what's making that team work, despite their owner trying to cuck them in every corner.
You're not kidding on that part. Anyway, speaking of Lowell Mets, as important, over at the dumpster fire at his City Field, the Nationals are going to go head to head with the Mets.
Hey, Mets, you might actually have a reason to win because there are. Can you cut the phone real quick, Matt? Hey, Mets, you might actually have a win for once. You're facing off against a wall.
I got some bad news. Almost forgot. I got some bad news for the Mets. Cody Senga.
Kodai
Senga.
Kodai Senga.
Yeah, he's on his way to the IL with I'm make sure I get his injury right. Spine inflammation.
What the fuck?
Oh, back injury. Not
yeah,
fine.
so he's on off to the IL. Boy, the injury bug is really taking its toll on the Mets so far. The she-devil must be in the building.
She was there last season when they choked against the Marlins. They didn't go all the way to the freaking what is it? ALCS, NLCS.
Who?
Whatever the Mets part of. Yeah, they didn't go to the NLCS about paying a fucking price. Let's be honest.
They probably made a bargain. Now they have to pay for it.
Hey Jose.
Oh yeah.
Hey
What's
Jose.
up, Jack?
Y'all might need to get a priest in City Field and get that bitch exercised. The fuck? Injury demon living there rent free.
Hold on, wait a minute. Time out. I can see this now. Come on, come all to an exorcism beyond your wildest dreams.
It'll take. I'll be honest with you. It'll take more than an exorcism to cleanse the mess of this failure. I'll tell you that much.
Over at Truist Park, back on schedule. Over at Truist Park, we got the Tigers and the Braves.
This is going to be an interesting matchup over in the ATL between the Braves and the Tigers. Braves are having a really good start, 20-9 to start the season. Tigers
not bad.
Having
I almost forgot, Jacob.
Do yourself a favor. Switch back to your profile picture.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, Brandon. I was about to say Brandon's getting butthurt over there.
Oh.
This I'm about to say this kind of reminds me of childhood. Braves on Superstation TBS.
Yes, it is. Yeah, we're going back to the 90s here, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy shit, WCW might come back from the dead. Not
and I'll see a pig fly. Anyways, rounding out, continuing on over at I am not saying that sponsor's name. Over at Comiskey Park, I am staying on that hill.
Over at Downpay Field.
Yeah, that's funny. The White Sox do battle with the Angels.
Okay,
well,
hold on, time out. Let's get something straight here. Nobody likes the name Wade Field. They're just stuck with the name, unfortunately.
I mean, if you had the
blame the White Sox ownership.
I mean, here's the thing. If you had to rate the team and the stadium, you'd probably get 1 star out of it.
Oh, come on now. This ain't yet.
No, listen, that's the only time that the word rape field actually has a purpose.
Oh, boy.
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, This ain't.
I'm gonna rip them off, anyways.
Yeah, this ain't yep. Over at American Family Field, we got the Diamondbacks and the Brewers.
Very interesting, interleague matchup between the Brew Crew and the Diamondbacks in Milwaukee.
How do you feel? Well, I want to ask 2 things. I want to go back to the game before with the White Sox and the Angels. What is the White Sox record? I want to know real quick.
White Sox are 12-17.
Rough start for them. I don't know about you, but that Japanese player might actually need to pick himself up a little bit.
The Southside Samurai. By the way, a lot of snowflakes saying, "Oh, that's racist," even though he was okay with the nickname.
I mean, to be honest with you, you could probably. I'm honest with you.
What did I tell you the first time when Murakami signed with the White Sox?
He was cool with he said it and he was cool with it.
Yeah. I think Jose got a second half to that question.
What did I say?
That's Brandon. He said that. Well, what did you say? Remind me.
Dude, I actually said that the White Sox is not gonna. What's the purpose of it? They don't have anything, and with that record says to me a whole lot.
Speaks a lot.
True. Going to the next game.
Yeah. Continuing on. Over at Target Field in the Twin Cities, the Mariners and the Twins are gonna lock horns.
Ooh, intriguing.
I'll tell you what, guys. I mean, Seattle, I know they had to be a little bit disappointed at how they started the season. Just a little bit.
Most of the teams can say the same thing, honestly.
That true. You realize you ain't gonna get no argument from me. You are not gonna get any argument from me. By the time you start picking up the pieces here, that's all I'm saying. Over at Globe Life Field. Wow, you can catch this game on Prime Video. We got the Yankees and the Rangers.
Yep.
Game of that series.
That could be a good ball game. While
Yeah.
you're sitting up here bullshitting, that could be good.
Could be.
Yankees get the first game of that series against the Rangers.
Yeah, could be. Anyways, now we get into the to the West Coast games. Starting off for Matt at Petco Park. And this is a matchup between him and Cody, as Cody's Cubbies makes the trip out west to take on his Padres.
All right.
I love what the Cubs are doing. I really do. They don't need to fix anything. Just add a few more pieces and just practice to see how far they can go.
Stay hot.
Even though we don't do pick'ems with the baseball stuff, I'm gonna throw one out anyway. Give me the Padres.
Throw a bone.
All right, then. Over at Sutter Health Park in Sacramento, we have the Royals and the Athletics.
Really, that's still bitter in my mouth.
Hey, say what you will, but hey, this team could probably host a playoff game because they're leading the AL West right now.
Excuse me.
Ew, we need to fix that. This isn't part of the script.
Oh, God.
I feel violated just hearing that.
Hey! I know we're not a wrestling podcast, but they're doing a Goldberg.
Oh,
oh my God, George!
You know what? I want to put it this way: it'll be Bob Manfred's nightmare if he has to host the World Series in Sacramento.
God help
Please do it! Do it!
God help us
do
all.
it!
Head on to the nightcap, Jacob.
I guarantee.
Anyways, rounding out tonight's festivities. Anybody wants some sushi? As the Miami Marlins make the trip out west to beat their death sentence, aka the LA Dodgers.
Look at Ohtani's ERA 0.38.
That's
what
my
I've heard,
guy.
Hold on.
Gross.
From what I've heard, this is going to be his only season. He is staying strictly on the mound. He is not touching the batter's box.
I mean, I don't blame him because he could probably win the World Series if him as a pitcher.
Yeah, but there's one big risk if he stays on that mound.
You're talking about throwing his arm
Injuries.
out.
Yeah.
Tommy John. Yeah, Tommy John. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll see where we go from here.
That's
and I want to go back to the A's a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine how Oakland's gonna feel if that happens.
Oh, they'd be pissed.
Oh,
yeah, because
I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I'm pretty sure they're already pissed now that the A's are playing in Sacramento. Some of them probably think they should. What?
Did I know I reacted to it with a "that's my guy," but I need to make sure I heard that ERA right. Did you say 0.38?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, from 0.38.
Jesus Christ.
Ohtani's a monster.
Yeah, let me just bring this up before we head on out to another pitch. I just think that honestly, in my honest opinion, Oakland, of course they're upset. The A's were dirt cheap when they was in Oakland because the owner was a cheapskate. In the worst kind of way, a cheapskate and a scumbag. And John
He was
Fisher.
basically Mr. Krabs, but we didn't like him.
At least Mr. Krabs kept.
It's technically worse.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta say, at least Mr. Krabs.
But it's technically as bad as what.
Yeah,
Montreal.
Yeah, I was about to say at least Mr. Krabs kept the Krusty Krab in Bikini Bottom. This guy just up and moved to Tina Sacramento while waiting on Las Vegas to get through building their stadium. They almost probably might be another year or two before they start playing in the Las Vegas properly. They're supposed to play a series this year at their minor leagues stadium, the Aviator Stadium in Las Vegas.
Yeah, Reno.
No, it's not Reno. It's Las Vegas, the Aviators.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
I thought the Aviators were in Paradise, but that's technically part of Vegas. It's a small town.
They're probably holding. Well, they're not in Paradise. They're probably holding a pair of dice to see how far the luck will go. 3, 4, 7, you lose.
I was talking about the unincorporated town just outside the Strip.
Paradise.
I know.
Let's just move on to our next topic.
Yeah, let's.
I know.
All right. Let's since we actually got some time, we can actually break down what's been going on in the football world. I'll take care of the Premier League. Matt, you want to do the Champions League?
All right, let me get the Champions
Yeah.
League score.
Yeah, as I say, try not to dwell too long, Jacob.
All right.
All right.
There we go. Today we got results from the semifinals leg 1 of the first leg. PSG defeated Bayern Munich 5-4, and they're going to play again on Wednesday, May 6th. For tomorrow's game, we got Atletico Madrid versus Arsenal, which will take place in Madrid in Riada Air Metropolitano. I believe that's the name of it.
That's a mouthful.
Yep. So that is leg 1 of UEFA Champions League. Also, we got results from the FA Cup games going on in the semifinals. And it is official. We already know Man City beat Southampton 2-1. Chelsea beat Leeds United 1-0. And that means May 16th, we're going to get Chelsea and Man City in the FA Cup final.
So we got Chelsea and Man City in Wembley.
Oh, boy. Yep. Let's see how that turns out.
That's going to be fun. That's gonna be fun. All right, so that's sets that up. So let's run down what's been going on in the Premier League. Let's run down last match days. What happened last match day? So here's what happened. Starting off on Friday, Nottingham Forest decided to put out the beating stick on Sunderland, shut them down 5-0. 5-0.
Jesus, 5-0. Christ.
Yeah, Sunderland did not see the forest but the trees.
Christ.
Yikes. Then on Saturday, Liverpool got the job done and took care of Crystal Palace. 3-1 was the final. Fulham FC took care of Aston Villa 1-0. West Ham, the Hammers of West Ham took care of Everton FC 2-1.
Let's go.
Yep. The Spurs beat the Wolves 1-0, which means that the Wolves will be or basically dead set or going down. Sorry, not sorry.
Boys, I'm gonna mute myself for a minute. I'm having personal body issues.
Take your time.
Take it easy, buddy.
Arsenal took care of Newcastle 1-0. No Sunday football, but we did have Monday Night Football as Man United took care of the Bees of Brentford 2-1 was the final. Anyways, let's get down to this match day. What match day is this, Matt? Help me out here.
Match 35.
Match 35. We're now in the final stretch, boys. This is it. After this, this is it. 4 more match days, including this one.
Yep.
There's no turning back. Starting off Friday night football. Friday night football as Leeds United go head to head with Burnley FC. Then on Saturday, kicking off Saturday's festivities, Saturday morning, as the Bees of Brentford go head to head with the Hammers of West Ham United. Then over in Newcastle, as the Magpies go head to head with the Seagulls, Newcastle United go head to head with Brighton and Hove. Then the Wolves will go head to head with Sunderland FC. Then rounding out the festivities at 12:30 and back in London as the Gunners of Arsenal try to get some form of gap to try to maybe win a title for once as they take on Fulham FC
to get away from Man City. Yep.
Yeah. Then on Sunday, it's rivalry time over at Old Trafford as Man United and Liverpool will do battle. Wait, actually, that's 9:30. I apologize. I'm off. Damn this favorite thing. Starts off at 8 actually over in Bournemouth as Cherries of AC Bournemouth go head to head with Crystal Palace.
Yep.
Then at 9:30, we got Man United and Liverpool at Old Trafford. Then we round out the festivities at 2:00 as Aston Villa takes on the Spurs Sunday Night Football.
Oh, I need to win this one so badly.
Yes. Then we got ourselves a Monday night delight. Some Monday delights. Starting off at 10:00 as match boys from Chelsea go head to head with Nottingham Forest.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Monday Night Football as Everton goes head to head with Man City. Man City needs this win because as I check the table, it is a tight fight for the title. Man City is 3 points behind Arsenal. Arsenal's got a gap. They got a cushion, but it's not much as we are now in the nitty and the gritty. Like I said, 4 more games. 4 more games, and it's a tight race between Arsenal and Man City. Someone's taking on the title by season's end. We're going to find out when we get there. All right, that is what's going on the other side of the continent, the country, the world, I should say.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. So, and all right,
You all done?
Yep, we are good to go. Let us get on
done.
to the meat and potatoes of tonight's festivities.
All right, then.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the playoffs continue to roll, we got some interesting battles to say the least. But that doesn't mean it continues on for someone, because we have our first Uber.
Well, first of all, before we get to the Ubers, we got some news. Now, the NBA has always had a problem with teams tanking. Well, the NBA has a new anti-tanking proposal for the draft lottery.
Yeah.
So, sit down.
Yeah, here it is. The lottery reform proposal. It's called 3-2-1 lottery.
Yes. It includes expanding the lottery to 16 teams, flattened odds, and a relegation zone where the bottom 3 teams will be penalized with fewer lottery balls for the number 1 pick. Dang. Started with the 2027 draft.
Yep.
So here's the thing, and I don't like this idea whatsoever.
Because they can't stand teams dealing with injuries, the schedule, having a bad season, and this, that, and the other.
Because we've already saw earlier this season, we saw both the Kings and the Pacers get fined. It's just completely head scratcher what's going on here. Adam Silver, look, you need to understand, teams are not trying to tank. They're not trying to tank.
It's bad.
They're not telling
Camera on me. Camera on me. Camera on me.
Zach, say your piece.
Adam Silver, listen here, you dumb shit. These NBA basketballers are not robots. Repeat, not robots. They're human. They need to rest. We're people. We get hurt. We have off nights. Hell, sometimes we just shut down and want the season to be fucking over with. Not everybody is strategically tanking, you dumb fuck. Get over yourself, you ugly ass bitch.
More like an egghead.
But I think here's the thing. No seriousness. Here's the thing.
Ugly.
This lottery, it has really hurt a lot of teams, because last year we saw the Jazz and the Wizards had the worst records in the league, but who ended up with the number 1 overall draft pick? Dallas. By the way, Cooper Flag won the Rookie of the Year.
And what I've heard, certain sources found out that what happened was tipped in the scales to Dallas of getting Mr. Flag.
Well, really that be. But here's the thing: if you want to make the league interesting, if you don't want teams to tank, here's a suggestion. It's just a simple old suggestion. But I know you ain't gonna do it because money. But here's a simple suggestion. Just a simple old suggestion. Reduce the games down a little bit. 82 is
too much.
It's too much, especially got teams playing. Sometimes I have to play back-to-back nights. So
that or shorten the quarters.
Well, I don't think they're gonna short the quarters. So, but because it's been 4 12-minute quarters forever. So I don't think they're gonna shorten it anytime soon. But
the schedule is an option because it can work but unfortunately, like you said, money, sponsors.
Yeah. So, but I mean, and I know that you said, hey, look, we gotta think about the fans, and the fans want to come and see those players play. Okay, that we totally understand. We get it. We know. You say you listen to the fans. Okay,
No, you
then.
don't. No, you don't.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be floating the idea. Hey, Memphis, how about you play a couple games in Nashville a season? And that way you'll be Tennessee's team.
If they,
I mean,
if he listens to the fans, I'm his eminence. I'm the fucking Pope.
Yeah. If he listens to the fans, not only is Zach the Pope, I'm the goddamn president.
Oh well.
Come on now.
I'm not even going to entertain that with the Barney. But here's the thing.
That means I technically still get to tell you what to do.
Just leave it be. I just think that obviously, and we'll get to and we'll get to the Uber in a minute. Obviously, Adam, I know you're trying your best to make this game better. I know you're trying. You say that you're trying. Okay, we get it. Even though you are.
But the cake says at least you tried.
Yeah. He doesn't even deserve that cake from Bart Simpson. So let's not even give it to him.
Bart will put it in the trash.
But I just think that here's the thing. If you want, like I've already give you my suggestion. I mean, first and foremost, you already have the expansion coming up around the bend once the owners approve the expansion. Hold on, Jacob. Give me a sec. Even though we know, I know next time they vote probably sometime during the summer to officially give the go ahead for expansion. But I know you say you want to make the game better for the fans. Okay, then. All right. You want to make the game better? Yeah. You want to make the game better? Put up a shut. That's all I gotta say.
And speaking of the expansion, we already know one half of the equation. Seattle. We know the Sonics are coming back, and they're going to be playing at Planet Pledge because.
Let's not go that far, Jacob. We don't know the details.
Okay, fair enough. The other half of the equation is still up in the air, and that's with Vegas because we've actually seen a proposal of the stadium in question for Vegas should the owners actually go with the green light, believe it or not.
Yeah, I heard that story because they want to build a new basketball arena right near the new A's stadium.
I asked this question, believe it or not, and it's why.
Why can't you use the fortress?
Believe it or not, someone actually brought up a point. I don't know if it's a good point or not because they don't want to have the same situation as the Lakers, the Mavericks, the Knicks, and the Knicks. You know, which is same team same two different franchises, same stadium.
Well, before we go that far, I haven't heard any disagreements between the Knicks and the Rangers, mainly because the Knicks and the Rangers have the same owner.
True, but there is one exception to that rule: Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas is the one that's having a fit between the Mavericks and the Stars.
And unfortunately, they're making the loudest noises.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. LA, I think the Kings and the Lakers are getting along.
Yeah, they're getting along.
Yeah, they're getting along at the Staples Center. It's not like as if the Kings say, okay, then we'll go ahead and move on over into a dome with the Clippers.
Yeah, I don't think they're moving. They've been at the Staples Center since the Staples Center opened back in
1999.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So honestly, it's a kind of a double-edged sword. Yes, it's okay for Vegas expansion to have their own stadium in downtown Las Vegas next to the A's, but on the other hand, what's wrong with the Fortress? It's been used for years. It's been getting good crowds. The location's a good spot, and and I doubt you're going to have the same issues that Dallas is having with the Stars and the Mavericks.
Plus, it's beautiful.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Should be very. I'm pretty sure they'll work out with the details and figure out what they're gonna do here.
Yeah,
we're trying to make sure
we're just shooting from the hip and seeing where it lands.
We're trying to make sure we don't put the cart before the horse. For all we know, they probably say, they probably say we'll be glad to use the T-Mobile Arena. So for all we know,
let's just put the speculations on the side burner and let's wait till we get to the off season and we'll find out.
All right
Absolutely.
then.
Now
Let me
let's get
check
to the.
hold on, Jacob,
I was
because
just about to get to it, actually.
yeah. No, actually, I think I'm not sure there's no more news to talk about. Yeah, there's one more news to talk about. We do have a guilty we have a guilty plea.
Oh yeah, on a certain player yeah.
Ex NBA player Damon Jones is going to plead guilty on the gambling case.
Yeah, he decided to say, "Fine, I did it. Just give me my fine and sentence, and I'll be done with it."
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me check and see the sentencing guidelines. He might be looking at. Yeah, he's facing some prison. Boy, he's facing a long prison sentence.
What is it, like 10+ years?
I know in the sports betting case, the sentencing guidelines call for a punishment of 21 to 27 months in prison.
Okay, so
like a year and a half, basically.
Yeah,
year and a half. 2 years.
In the poker games case, he will be facing 63 to 78 months in prison.
So 3 years. So at minimum, he'll be doing at minimum 5 years.
Yeah, that's what I said. But prosecutors agreed to subtract 15 months from the sentence in exchange for Jones pleading guilty.
So 3 to 5. So 3 to 5 years at best.
Yeah, he's looking at 48 to 63 months.
So 3 to 5 years at best.
Yeah,
is the range.
Yes.
Well, at most, he's getting a nickel.
Yeah, he's gonna get a nickel.
Also, he's facing a longer prison sentence in the poker games case, in part because it involved more than 10 victims and a loss to him of more than $9.5 million.
That makes sense. I mean, it is white collar. I mean, you are basically with the money. You are messing with the money.
Yeah, and also let me bring this up. In addition to facing prison time, Jones also agreed to forfeit a total of $73,000 in the two cases. So
yeah. And if you're wondering what I mean is white collar is when you're messing with the money. The other side is you don't want to mess with that.
Now then, onto the playoffs itself. Oh, almost forgot. Let me go bring this up real quick. Celtics president Brad Stevens is named NBA Executive of the Year.
I'm not surprised. Brad Stevens is a freaking is something to behold. Honestly, yes, sure he's had some off years he can make some off years, but the dude's a freaking genius.
Yeah, I mean the way how he built his team is really
he's basically reformed the modern Celtics, basically. You know.
And he kept his team competitive until Jason Tatum was able to come back.
Yeah, he's basically made the modern. Throughout his tenure with the Celtics, he's made them one of the most competitive teams since the days of the late great Bill Russell.
Probably since the days of Larry Bird.
Yeah, Larry Legend when he was Larry Legend, you know.
So, but anyway, with that in mind, let's go ahead on to the Uber.
Yeah, we only got one Uber because it was the only Uber because everybody else is still dancing and fighting. And ironically, it goes to the West. Phoenix.
Phoenix.
All I'm going to say is this. Well, at least you tried.
Well, the good thing is
Phoenix. Your Uber outside. Well, grand opening, grand closing. Somebody's going to come in the comments saying, well, but it was OKC. You know what I say? They took BTA. Is it possible to be a fraud as an 8 seed?
Grand opening, grand closing.
I got me a question.
Go ahead.
What was the song in the background? I thought I heard a certain voice, but I don't know if it was her.
It was Soak Up the Sun.
You can check out Evan Johnson's video. You'll find out.
It was I know it was Soak Up the Sun, but I can't remember which one.
Hey, son, you want to go fishing? Okay.
Anyways, so yeah, that was the only Uber because everybody else is still dancing, rocking, and rolling. And as we get to the game tonight, in fact, we actually got a game in progress. In fact, it just started over at, I think, if I remember correctly, the TD Garden. Yeah, as the Celtics and 76ers are dancing in Game 5. Celtics have a chance to advance, but please do because we want to laugh.
Yep. Boston's up 3-1 in this series. And when you know it, Game 4, fans were yelling, "We want Boston!"
Be careful!
No! Stop!
Wait.
Stop! Why?
Wait, which fans?
Why?
76ers fans.
Oh my God! Fucking Phillies!
When will you learn?
Seriously.
When
Is
you
it just
want
me?
a certain team, you get a certain team.
Just ask what's that team's name? That had the Celtics. The Celtics. Oh yeah, that's right. The Pacers.
Now, hold on. Let me just bring this up because you want to talk about someone shocking everyone. Look at what's going on between Orlando and Detroit.
Orlando, you have a chance to pull off something we haven't seen since Dikembe Mutombo and the Denver Nuggets. Okay, and that's
few of the teams have done it.
I think it was Miami.
Yeah, Miami was last 98. Yeah, Miami was the last number 18 to be a number 1 team. Also, let me just bring this up. I seem to recall the last time an Orlando team was up 3-1 over a Detroit Pistons team. A certain player said, "I'm glad we made it to the second round." And when you know it, Orlando ended up dropping 3 straight to lose the series to the Pistons.
Oh no! Wait a minute. What year? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What year was that?
I don't remember the year.
It should say on the post in the news report they have a year and date.
I think I know it was. Let me try to think because I know Tracy McGrady was on that team.
Also, the last time number 8 seed beat the number 1 was back in 1999. New York over Miami.
It has happened numerous times
Like I
since
said,
then, Matt.
there are a few teams that happened. Like you said, Nuggets defeated Sonics 94,
Yeah.
99, Knicks, Heat, 2007, Warriors, Mavs, 2011, which I remember.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Memphis and San Antonio.
Holy jeez.
The year after, it was Sixers and the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
And then 11 years later, you saw the.
Was it a part of Derrick Rose got injured? Or was it something else?
Yeah, I think it was that was when Derrick Rose got injured.
Oh, God.
1 seed.
I like Derrick Rose, but fuck, that was a terrible, brutal.
Recover from that. They'll recover from that. But Orlando has a chance to shut the door on Detroit when Game 5 resumes. I think Game 5 is tomorrow in Detroit. I think it is.
Oh no! I just remember what year. 2004.
Yeah.
Ben Wallace.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
Did you found it?
Because when you said Tracy McGrady, he said he did play for the Magic in 2000, but then it clicked.
2004.
Boy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it clicked. But
click, boom.
Yeah.
Burn!
Yeah, sounds like someone is having a little bit too much fun.
Yeah, they are.
remember that song?
Anyways, continuing on, we other games coming up tonight. Over at the Mecca, tonight on Peacock and NBC. It is Game 5. We got a best 2 out of 3 falls matchup between the Knicks and the Hawks.
I think it's gonna be a very intriguing game right here because remember during the draft, his kid wanted Mike Brown gone.
He had Mike Brown's head.
Well, it's going to give him a contest to see how well the Knicks can hold up.
We'll find out. We will find out.
Yes.
I will, however, say this for both Atlanta and the Knicks, New York. Hey, all you gotta do is just take care of home court. You take care of home court, this series is pretty much in the bag. because you'll be heading to Atlanta up 3-2. Last thing you want to do is lose Game 5 and then have
to go to the speaking of another court, to go to tennis side. We are at deuce. Whoever wins this got the advantage heading into the game heading to Atlanta. Anyways, that's coming up. In fact, in just under 30 minutes, just over 30 minutes. Then rounding out tonight's festivities over in San Antonio, as the Spurs go head to head with the Trailblazers.
If they win, it's all over from here.
Okay, I need to do this because
go ahead.
Well, how can I break this? How can I just break this gently? Well, first and foremost, the first thing I'm going to do is give you this.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What is your dumb ass say it?
Hee-haw, you stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Yes, it's a former head coach one.
The entire show without one says a lot.
Yep.
Now, Portland went into halftime of Game 4. They were up like 19 points.
Now,
I don't know how this happened.
They
just tell me how. You mean to tell me your owner is so cheap that he couldn't afford you to hold on to a lead?
Damn.
Because by the time that game was over, they lost by 21 points.
How, bro? How, Sway?
Yeah, I don't have an explanation. I just don't. Because how in the world are you going to tell me you was up, you was just up by they were up by 19 points because this was Game 4. They were up 58-39. By the time the game was over, they lost 114-93. So just how? Just tell me how. The team. Was the team that bad? Was the team that bad? Good God Almighty, that game was just awful. That game was just completely just awful. Now you gotta find some way to win, or else this series is over. This series is over. You'll be waiting for your Uber, and then you get on your Uber, you'll make your way on down to Mayberry. So better figure out to do something here. Another series that could be done for is between Houston and the Lakers. Especially Kevin Durant being out. So I know the coach said that it's like a wait and see to see whether or not he's gonna be able to play in Game 5. Let's be honest, I says here, I don't see that happening.
And Matt right now is probably got the biggest Cheshire grin. Imagine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, like we said,
hopefully when the Lakers win, Luka and Austin are back in court.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be a series between y'all and OKC.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one.
All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to spin our wheels this much any longer. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and unleash our cast. So let's go and get to it.
That was quick.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Really, people?
Oh, what do we learn? This show just got too short now.
Well, to be fair, after Thursday.
Oh yeah, right. Oh right, yeah. I forgot about Thursday.
After Thursday, and we'll go ahead and tell you all. After the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Final, we're taking a break.
Agreed. Needed break. Once the Stanley Cup and NBA Finals is done, whoever hoists Lord Stanley and the Larry O'Brien. Yeah, we are actually going to be taking a much needed break and take a break throughout summer months. And we're going to be back in August in time for the NFL preseason, and we will and in time for when MLB is about to kick in the high gear. We're going to find out who's going to be getting ready for playoff baseball. So trust me when I say this, we're not going to miss much. We're going to keep an eye on what's going on in the news, but you won't be seeing from us once the NBA and NHL seasons wrap up. So don't fret. All right.
Yeah. Like I said, this is a much needed break because after Thursday, pretty much soon after Thursday, we were completely exhausted by the time the NFL draft was done. Of course, after we were done here with the stream, you all took the show back. You all took the show to the to Discord and used the voice chat. We were just done.
Yeah, we needed that because if we kept going like we did, we would be literally
burned out.
And that's not, and we don't want that. We don't want y'all to see us like this.
Yeah, like I said, the last thing anyone wants to see is us, just completely burnt out. Doing this show using the Brandon position and just falling asleep behind our mics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's the last thing we wanted. So after the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup Final, we're going to take like a month and a half off. Don't worry. If you miss our show, you can still watch the archives. They will still be up on YouTube. Let me go ahead and run through the scores real quick. Over on the Diamond.
Head out.
All right, thanks for joining
Go
us,
ahead.
Zach.
Hey, Jack.
Right now in the bottom of the fifth, the Rays are leading the Guardians 1-0. Mets lead the Nationals, heading to the bottom of the second, 1-0.
Hey, you got a run! Congratulations! What do you want, a fucking cookie?
We need you to start shutting up.
Easy, you two.
And it's like, roll and shut your mouth.
Easy, you three. Orioles lead the Astros in the top of the fourth 2-0. Reds lead the Rockies 3-1 in the bottom of the third. Scoreless in the bottom of the fourth between the Giants and the Phillies. Cardinals lead the Pirates in the top of the fourth 3-0. Scoreless head to the bottom of the second between the Red Sox and the Blue Jays. Scoreless in the top of the second between the Tigers and the Braves. We still got some games to come. Diamondbacks and Brewers. Angels and White Sox. Mariners and Twins. Yankees and Rangers. Cubs and Padres. Royals and A's. And the Marlins and the Dodgers. Heading on out to the ice for playoff hockey.
I'll take care of that. Excuse me real quick.
But that's no need because all the games haven't started yet. Although the puck is about to drop in a few minutes between the Bruins and the Sabres.
Yes, it's a must win for the Bruins. The fourth game 6, if I'm correct. No, game 5. Game 5. No, game 6. Game 6. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
It's game 5. It's game 5.
Yeah. The fourth, they need to win the fourth game 6, and of course, yeah, and then the other games to start today. Yet, like we haven't already talked about, so yeah.
Yep. Of course, at the top of the hour, we got the Wild and the Stars to come, and of course, Ducks have a chance to close out the Oilers in Edmonton. Some tells me Harco didn't want to talk about that game, so he's pretty much done talking about this series. So we'll respect his wishes and move on. Edmonton better start learning how to play Duck Hunt soon because otherwise this thing is yeah, so this thing is just about.
If Edmonton gets eliminated, dogs will laugh at him.
I think we're only gonna be laughing sober Matt. Matt will be laughing his ass off. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for joining us here this evening. First and foremost, if you like what you see, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and when you do subscribe to our channel, please hit the bell so that you will know whenever we stream. I want to thank Matt. I want to thank Zach. I want to thank the folks that's following us on our chat, on our live chat. Thank you for send us through this hour. It is a good thing this show is today's episode was short because we definitely need to recharge our batteries after Thursday. So thankfully the show is short.
And Thursday, we hit a record.
Yeah, so and look at it this way. I'm not even gonna say it. You already know it, so I'm not gonna say it. But Barney had the night off tonight. So but I do want to thank you all for joining us here this evening. Catch all the NBA action and the NHL action, the MLB action. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very, very most gonna be very, very most to see. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here this evening. Jacob, if you're able, you can go ahead and take us home.
Yeah, will do. So safe to say, this is a much needed reprieve to help us have a nice soothing edition of the podcast. And the month of April for us, the month of laughs has been a very somewhat stressful but somewhat funny month for all of us. It is for all of us. But now we are about to get into the month of May. The season of spring is about to settle down, and we're about to get into the month of showers, to say the least, and the month of speed for all of our speed freaks, because the Indianapolis 500 is about to be upon us in the speed capital of the world, Indianapolis. But for us boys on legs, the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs are in full swing, to say the least, and we got some awesome series to go that has been going on to say the least. We've already had a couple overs on the NHL side and only one for the NBA, but that doesn't mean the overs will not stop. They are going to be coming through as we're about to get ready for the second rounds for both the NBA and the NHL, which means the semifinals is coming up very soon. And on the MLB side, we're now getting ready to get into the month of May. The dog days of summer is coming up fast, so that means things are going to get very interesting on the diamond. And of course, across the pond, the tournaments are continuing on in the UEFA League. As we're about to get set to find out who's going to be in the main event in the Champions League, and who will be. And we already know who's going to fight in the finals of the FA Cup and the FA Cup in the FA Cup, and of course in the Premier League. We are now down to 4 games, and 2 teams are fighting to find out who's gonna hoist the title and come season's end. So safe to say, the sports world is gonna have a lot of fun for us as we continue on and getting ready for our big break coming up very soon. So trust me when I say this, you don't want to miss out on this awesomeness on our lovely podcast. So if you did like what you did see, so please do us all a favor and subscribe to the VW Sports Podcast channel here on YouTube. And if you would like episode 220, then please do us all a favor and like this video and share it across all social media outlets. That being, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky. We don't touch Instagram and TikTok for 2 reasons. One, Instagram is too toxic for us and a lot, and TikTok is TikTok. And if you want to be notified when we go live on the airways, which is every Tuesday night, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific on our YouTube channel, then please do us all a favor and hit that beautiful bell. Thank you very much. And you will be notified when we go live on the airways. So until then, we know to get ready and go and watch the insanity both on the hardwood and on the ice capades. So until then, for our good buddy Matt, our bouncer Zach, for our executive producer Jose, and my good friends Brandon and Carter, this is JB. We are signing off. We will see you guys next week when we kick off the month of May with episode 221 of the VW Sports Podcast. So until then, y'all stay safe, y'all stay comfortable, and have yourself a wonderful good night, everybody.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Okay, I don't know what you did